it's very brave for people, especially in our industry, to go, oh, I'm on this, or I'm like, people think, oh, but that shows a weakness. Like, I've had surgeries, I deal with pain. Oh, he's a liability. No, I'm just being honest with the world, and I do what I can, and I just think it helps. And again, whenever you talk about this, as I'm sure you'll say, and we've talked about, it's not like Prozac will work for everybody. Prozac might work for you. So anyway, go ahead.
In fact, I share it because I think it's important. As you know, I think vulnerability is important. I think
transparency.
Superpower. I think it helps. It feels awkward and it's scary to be that real, but it has only ever brought positive things into mine and other people's lives.
Me too.
So I don't want to hide and not talk about the struggles that I have, particularly since we have the platform that we do. And I think that the more we can normalize, and we have platforms to really spread that normalization out there, so that's super helpful. The only thing that I've ever questioned talking about the brand or type of pharmaceutical is something that actually I learned. Was it when Chris?
Because they'll bank you as a spokesperson, like, oh, he says this.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It was something I heard Kristen Bell say, and it was either on your podcast or it was on Armchair.
Well, she said she wouldn't name the product because she doesn't want other people. It was on mine where she said she doesn't want other people to think that that doesn't work for them just because it worked for her, so she didn't say.
Exactly.
So that's exactly what I was alluding to, and I think that's
the only
important.
hesitancy I even have in talking about what I'm taking, but I'm going to talk about it. Because we're also giving people the clarity in our conversation right now that this, just because it works for me doesn't mean it works for you. And by the way, I'm not even sure it works for me perfectly right now. There's things that work and there's things that don't work. When first, tracking back a little bit. So again, even though I was in like really, 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 sad shape and feeling super defeated and lost and incapable and all of the not good things. I tried. I still was like, I don't want to have to take a pill if I don't have to. I'm going to do all of the other things and things that I've done before, but I was really like leaning into it. I was praying,
exercising,
daily, meditating daily, 20 minutes a day, sometimes 40 minutes a day, 20 in the morning and 20 at night. There's a great app, by the way, my friend turned me on to. If anybody's looking to get into meditation, One Giant Mind.
Write that down, Ryan.
Like they walk you through.
I thought you were going to say J-Date. Isn't that for Jews like myself? I'm a Jew. You're a Jew.
Giant Mind.
You're not Jew.
So it was meditating, was working out every day, was eating the cleanest of clean, wasn't drinking any booze, and it still was not pulling me out of the depths. And it was terrifying. And I was like, well, I can't, if I'm doing all these things and it doesn't really feel like I'm having consistent marked difference in the uptick of my life, then I guess that's the sign that I do need to try something. And, as it turned out, had people like yourself or others who were saying, Zach, maybe it's time that you really give an antidepressant a shot.